Hey, good morning, everybody. This is J. Richard Varvel for the JRV Morning Show. Welcome to the show. Watson and I are here, literally in the weeds. What? Show them, everybody. Yeah. Say hi. Say hi to everybody. Say hellos. Yeah, so we're in the weeds. And I'm not sure if you can see off in the distance or not, but the river is just beyond the weeds. I'm not sure if you can see it or not, but yeah. I don't know if I reach up high enough for you to see that perspective, but just beyond the weed line where the trees are out there, um, going the other direction behind me, is the river. And I wanted to get out to the river. Actually, I really wanted to get to the Riverwalk Park, which is just down the way from where I'm at, because I'm next to the CPK, the California Pizza Kitchen, and I wanted to get to the Riverwalk, which is further down over behind me, down the path, and so uh, we were running out of time, and I just was like, well, we could pull in right here and get to the river, because I've done it before where I've hiked out from this parking spot, and then you hike over to the river, but since all the weeds have grown up really tall and not enough people are walking through, I did not want to forge the path without having pants on, because I can be sometimes sensitive to different plants. And I wasn't interested in getting all red and rashy for the weekend. So we're literally in the weeds, which sometimes I literally feel like I am in the weeds of life. And sometimes it just feels like I'm plucking one at a time, and sometimes I feel like I'm taking heaps of handfuls and then able to get rid of them. But at the end of the day, one thing that just comes to mind right now as I'm saying it is, I don't know if you noticed, but I'll take the camera off and show you one more time. But the weeds have these really pretty yellow and purple flowers. So see, even the weeds are beautiful. Say good morning, Watts. Say good morning. Yeah. Say howdy doody. So Watson, he joined the show today. I almost left him home because I wasn't sure how it was going to go, where I was going to be, but he was so excited. Come here. You've got pollen all over you, too. You've got pollen all over you. Yeah. Say good morning, Watts. So, I saw that, good morning, Hope. I saw Hope joined in, and good morning, Aaron. Thanks for joining. Last night I was able to hang out with Aaron and his family. His brother is in town from Arkansas visiting the family, and he took advantage. He's a comedian, him and his partner, and so they both took advantage of the open mic night that happens over at the Rocket Cafe over on Union Avenue. It's like Union and Wilson, and sorry, there's just a lot going on the not a whole lot going on the path, but there's stuff going on the path. So I'm a little bit distracted, guys. Sorry. But anyhow, he took advantage, performed. It was really funny. I stayed and watched a few other performers as well. It was good to laugh and just get out. Get out. Get out. And so thanks again, Aaron, for inviting me. I was happy to meet your brother. Thomas has tuned into the show before from Arkansas and has asked for a mini energy reading. So there has been some history there, so it was awesome to meet him in person. Okay, so let's see. Let me just give Watts a little bit of water real quick. You want some water, Watts? You want some water? Come here. There you go. Want more? Yeah. Since he is predominantly black, as you all know, he gets very hot in the sun, and it doesn't take him long at all to get a little overheated. So I like to keep an eye on him and make sure that he's doing good. Okay, so I'm gonna I want to talk about. Hi, good morning. I want to talk about last night's episode of Scandal before we get into the 11:11 meditation. So as I've said before, they're revealing this through the show and through television. They're revealing this power that is above not only the president, but above the continuity of government levels, which are above the president, and they haven't quite revealed who they are as far as what group they're a part of, or secret society, or corporation. I get the feeling it's some kind of corporate interest, some kind of lobbying interest. Just showing that the money, when you follow the money, that's when you really can begin to start to get an idea of what's going on in this reality. When you do it from an unbiased place, when you're not, where you don't have the glasses of emotional responses and triggers in the way, when you can really see it for what it is, when you follow the money, that leads you to the power. And again, like I've said before, the real power running the show isn't out in the mainstream world. They're not out. They're not Googleable. There aren't any pictures of them or videos of them that are going to surface, because the real power, the powers behind the power, are always hidden. Okay, so it's just like in a similar sense of the spiritual sun, the sun that's behind our sun, that's the power of this reality that we can't see with our physical eyes, at least most of us. It doesn't mean that it's not there, and it doesn't mean that it's not the power that's running the show. So there's a little tractor guy coming by. Say hi to the tractor guy. Whoop, whoop. Oh. That's fun. He's like doing a little sweeper. One thing I will have to say, anybody that watches these videos as part of the government, local government here in Bakersfield, if you could let them know that this path getting repaved, they repave the streets here like all the time. And it'd be really nice if they repave this whole path, because a lot of people use this path and it's really rough in some areas, and it's really hard if you want to rollerblade, which I like to rollerblade. It gets really, really rough. Almost to the point where you really can't rollerblade on it. So I'd imagine that skateboarders have a hard time in some of those areas as well. And I'm sure it doesn't feel so great on a bike either. So sending it out to the universe, let's get this repaved. Let's get the whole bike path repaved, make it really nice and pretty, because yeah, a lot of people use it, and especially right now with the water coming through the river behind me. And it really has beautified Bakersfield, and all the greenery that's here has just been amazing, and something that's really unique to this time, because it's been dry for quite a while now. Okay, so I feel like it's time for the meditation. There's nobody joining me live in this now moment, and so we're going to do this, and we're joining with all the other great beings of light that are doing light work at this time, at this 11:11 hour, as well as just know that those joining in the archives, it doesn't matter when you join, your energy is a part of it. It's encoded within this meditation, and it's just as powerful whether you do it in the moment with us here at 11:11, or whether you do it on your own time at some other time throughout the day, or on a whole other day. Luckily, we are not bound with the work we do here by time and space, or by the physical laws of gravity and nature as we know them. So we're doing some miraculous stuff here. Watts, come here. Come here, baby. Oh. Yeah, you can do the meditation with me. Yeah. All right, everybody, we're going to do a short one today. Everybody close your eyes and begin to grow roots from the base of your spine and the bottoms of your feet down into the Mother Earth. And we're going to show how quick this can be. We're just growing our roots, growing them strong from the base of our spine and the bottoms of our feet down into the center of Mother Earth. And just so you guys can get an idea what this is like with your eyes open, if you like, you can have your eyes open for this. or closed, whichever is most beneficial for you. And from here, we have our roots grown, and now I would like you to expand your gold and silver ball of light at the center of your heart space, growing it bigger, 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 growing it past your physical bodysuit. And notice how you're able to imagine this while your eyes are open. And you can even imagine seeing through your gold and silver ball of light. And then you can see everything else outside of your gold and silver ball of light, and really get an idea of what it's like to have that boundary between your own energy and everybody else's. That's incredibly powerful and important to understand, especially for those that are empathic out there like me, who easily absorb all the energy that they're around if they're not careful. Or take on other people's energy and forget about what it feels like to be themselves because they've taken on somebody else's or a whole group's energy. So I want you just to notice what it's like, and that you can do this at any time. And really, honestly, the more you do it on a consistent basis, the more powerful this energy becomes. All right. Okay, so that feels complete. Like I said, it's going to be short. So I just wanted to show you what it's like to do that, both with your eyes open or your eyes closed. And that's something you can do to check in with yourself at any time throughout the day, especially if you're not feeling yourself, if you're feeling overwhelmed, if you feel like your circuits are burned out or you're having some kind of adrenal overload. Doing this activity is something that will help ground you back into your body, get you back into yourself, get you back into the love and the light that you are. Remember that you're worthy, deserving, totally lovable, and that you matter. And just allow that energy to radiate out. So that way you stop taking on the energy that's around you that might be pulling you down, or not up or down, but just down in vibration. Not a judgment, just a different vibration. Okay. All right, so let's get into the card reading of the day, and then we're going to wrap it up here. I'm excited to see what comes up today. Good boy, Watts. You're doing so good. I know, he doesn't get to run around right now, so he's a little bored. But he's doing good. Card of the day for everybody. Everybody. Card of the day. And I just hope we're recording and everything's going well. Hello, good morning, welcome. We're doing the card of the day. How fun. The card that fell out was nature. So no surprise there, guys, because we're in nature right now. It's a beautiful day outside, even though they're spraying the hell out of the sky with chemtrails. I'll show you guys that in just a minute. But again, nature. For right now, this is for this weekend. For today, it's great to get outside, to be in nature in one way or the other, because it's really great to harmonize our own rhythms, not only within ourselves, but within the bigger rhythms of the earth and the cosmos, as well as it assists us in de-stressing and de-anxiety, like getting rid of anxiety, allowing us to let go of our baggage. It's great for that as well. And just getting outside and appreciating the natural beauty that is all around, the flowers, the greenery, the different textures of the leaves, just really appreciating how nature does it. That is really helpful in getting us into a state of gratitude and appreciation, which is a very powerful state to be in. And that really assists us in manifesting what we want to manifest, as well as puts us in a state of receiving and allowing that energy to flow through us freely without getting stuck anywhere. All right, let's see what else. Again, this energy feels like it's going to be great for the whole weekend to be outside. Even if it's raining, if you have a patio cover, get outside, listen to the rain. If there's thunder and lightning, enjoy it from a safe place. But it is really exhilarating and awesome to be in the natural energy flows that are outside. You just can't replicate it when you're inside a building. However, we can bring in things like essential oils. We can burn things like sage and sweetgrass and Palo Santo wood and incense. Those are ways that we can clear the air and bring new fresh energy inside, Um, and if that's, if we just don't have time to get outside, that's a great thing that we can do for ourselves. However, um, that in combination with getting outside, even better. Hope, thank you so much for the likes. I appreciate it. And it's so great to have you tuning in with me this morning and joining in with your beautiful energy. I send you so much love and light. And I know we will talk very soon. It's been a bananas crazy time for me lately, but I feel like things are settling in and I'm really integrating all that has moved energetically. This summer or winter, not spring solstice. It was a powerful one for me, and so I feel like it's been kind of crazy. And so Hope says send some prayers. I was injured. Okay, so absolutely, let's do that right now. Let me put the cards in my pocket. All right, so those tuning in the archives, this is something that we can do for one another, we can do for ourselves as well, we can do for those in our community. That is sending healing energy to one another. And since we've already grown our roots and expanded our gold and silver ball of light, I would like you just to put your hands out and imagine a violet color, violet, along with, let's add some rose pink, and some green healing energy from our heart space down through our arms, out through our hands, in through the Facebook matrix, and we're going to focus it. Hope is saying on her left hand. We're focusing that energy on Hope's left hand and assisting that energy to move and allowing her body to bring that part of herself back into a place of balance and healing, feeling good, having full motion and mobility without any pain or stiffness. And we're just, again, focusing all that energy on her left hand, through the wrist. Wonderful. All right, thank you everybody for doing that. Yeah, Watson says, yes, complete. And so it is. Yeah, you tell him, Watson. You want to send some love to Hope too? Send some love to Hope too. She loves doggies. He's seeing another doggy friend. Hey, 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 hey. It's all right. We're okay. They're allowed to be on the path. All of a sudden, the path's gotten busy, and so hey, hey, hey. He wants to tell everybody hi, and then he's the main dog on the walk here. You're welcome, Hope. Again, thank you so much for tuning in today. Oh dear. Hey, hey, hey. Well, that's kind of crazy that it was a dog bite. Well, I hope and trust that, again, it heals for you quickly, and that whatever caused him to lash out, we'll just send some love to that dog as well. And yikes. So Hope says that she saved a dog from biting another dog. And so, yes, as a guardian and as a caretaker, we definitely can put ourselves in harm's way for our special friends when they have an instinctual lunge or want to attack one another for whatever reason. So lots of love to you for your bravery for being able to jump in the middle and be the one to stop that from happening, even though you had a war wound, so to speak. But again, I hope and trust that it heals quickly for you, and we just send love and light to those dogs involved as well, because I know it just gets a little crazy. I know they feel the energy that we're putting out, not only individually as the owner, but collectively. And, and sometimes they have to act it out sometime. And, they don't have to, but they act it out sometimes. That crazy, chaotic energy that sometimes we withhold between one another, but we still feel with one another. So it's kind of crazy how that works. All right, well, thank you again for joining me and tuning in live this morning, all those that joined in live as well as in the archives. I want you all to have a fantastic weekend. I'm surrounding you all with a big, huge, giant hug of love and light. Watson and I love you so much and hope you have a fantastic, beautiful time outside in this beautiful weekend that is here for us. All right, love. Bye, everybody. See you Monday.